This means if I have a sell signal on the Canadian index, I should have a buy signal on the dollar CAD. You know, when you sell the CAD, you go long the dollar and you sell the CAD. And in this case, right here, you can see such a, I mean, this is a pretty, it's an excellent setup right here. You can see that we traded above the structure point, which is the 103.86. Then we sold off on Thursday, and on Friday we continued the sell. We took the previous daily, 2 daily lows before that, and then we reversed and came back right above the 2-day and the 1-day low, and we closed pretty much near the high at 103.82, which is 4 pips away from the structure point. Therefore, our bias is to the upside, and our buy entry is right there. We actually could say that we already have a buy signal. So we are going to buy the CAD above 103.86, and we're going to have a structural long point the same as the long point, and in this case, of course, it will be my stop. This is our way of doing things, so that if it's going to go above the structure point and the long point, then this will be our stop. So you have basically a 4 pip stop. I mean, it's basically, give it 10-15 pips, but that's the idea. So you're looking at, you're buying above the 103.86, and of course, if you have a long point on the structure point 1 and the same, then that should be a pretty powerful move. On the short side, as you can see, it went all the way down to 103, and it really came back above and closed at the 103.82. There is no cause or reason for us to short it, and if you look at the intraday chart, this is in a powerful uptrend, and for us to short it, I need to have a structure failure, and the only place I can have a structure failure is right there, and that's the 103.10. So my short point is going to be 103.10, and there is nothing on the daily chart, so I'm taking it from the intraday chart, and my structural short is the 101.39, and if I'm going to go short below the 103.10, I'm going to place my stop if I go short below that, I'm going to place my stop pretty much right there. I'm not going to give it too much room of 103.35 as my stop. My short stop is going to be 103.35. Okay, so we are going to buy the dollar CAD on a trade of above 103.86. That 103.86 is going to be our buy point, and it is our structural long point, and also our stop on the long position. On the short side, we're going to go short only below the intraday structure point that we have from the intraday chart, and that is the 103.86, the 103.10. And if I take it short right there, I'm going to place my stop above the 103.56, and I have a structure point below here, which is the structure low right there, which is the 101.39. Okay, so we're looking at buying the dollar CAD, and these are the numbers, and let me save the recording.